Hello everyone, my name is Veritas, and welcome back to Destiny. Now, today we're going to be playing some Vanguard Rock, that's all we ever do. I want to apologize for the lack of videos as of late. Around Christmas time, people, tend to be home, holiday things, people have parties, a lot of shit goes on, and it makes it so I can't record very much. So now that I have a little bit, I have like 2 hours I can do something, and hopefully we can get some stuff done. And then in the coming week, I will have a couple more days, and then starting, it doesn't matter. By the time this video is out, I will have already been back to my normal schedule, so you don't have to worry about it anymore anyway. So this is Vanguard Rock. Vanguard Rock was added in the Dark Below DLC, and what that does is it gives you, the DLC content, and they also introduced Vanguard Rock, which is like the other Strike playlist, except up to 26 difficulty instead of 24, and the experience and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. I don't usually play with sound, and it doesn't sound like it's too loud for you guys to be able to hear it from the television. Oh god. But I just woke up about 15 minutes ago, and I'm going to try to play this while still half asleep and not having any practice ahead of time. Hopefully the people I'm playing with are not idle too much or too long. This is on the Xbox One, and I'm only recording it at 720 because you really wouldn't notice a difference at 1080, so don't worry about that. In the future, I will move to my Elgato and record in 1080 and all that fancy stuff. So, for now, let's just play some Destiny and see if we can't get anything good now, shall we? Now, this is my Hunter character that I started a while back. I don't believe I played a little bit with them, on the, what's it called, on video before, but last time I was much lower level, and I also wasn't using Blink. I'm trying to start to use Blink, trying to learn how to use that thing, because it's actually a very interesting jump mechanic, and it takes a little bit of practice to do. Now, as I was saying, Blink takes a little bit of practice. It's a very complicated jumping mechanic. I don't think it really should be, but it tends to be a little bit more complicated than it probably needs to be. But that's all right. It just takes some time to get used to. And since the Blade Dancing Hunter can do it, and so can, I think both of the Warlocks have it, or maybe it's just the Voidwalker. It might just be the Voidwalker that can do it. But it's definitely something that I want to learn to use and learn to get used to, because it is something that's definitely fun. If you know how to use it, and I've seen a couple people here and there, but for the most part, most people don't actually use Blink. Anyway, moral of the story is I'm trying to learn something that most people don't, or tend to shy away from, because it's a little bit more complicated than just, just the double jump or whatever. Titan, bro, you got a servitor on your back there, friend. Alright. Come on, servitor, time to die. So, basically, what I plan to be doing for Destiny for the foreseeable future is probably just strikes, maybe some Crucible here and there, and if I find anything other things that are interesting or fun to do, I might just do that, but honestly, I don't really know. Destiny's its replay value is it basically has the amount of replay value that you want to give it. If you don't want to play it, then you're not going to have fun, and if you're only playing it to get stuff, you're probably not going to have fun. Someone has Galahorn, but I play it constantly just to try to get weapons I don't have and stuff like that, but if you really only play it to try to get one thing, you're not going to have a good time. It's like I say that even though the only reason I'm playing right now is to get Galahorn, which is the only exotic weapon I don't have at the moment for Xbox that I can actually get, because there are weapons that are on PlayStation only that I can't actually get. So that's great. Thanks, Activision. Love you too, friend. But yeah, so basically all I've been doing is playing this game for Galahorn, and that really just involves me playing a lot of Destiny and being a lot of sadness in the thereafter. So yeah, my rewards menu IRL is just sadness and depression. So yay, fun stuff. Anyway, so this is the Nexus strike and all that shit. So I don't know, really know what to talk about other than the fact this is the Nexus, and I'm playing this again. It could have been Omnigul, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it could have been Omnigul. So good thing it wasn't Omnigul, because that strike sucks so bad. I get that it's like DLC and it's like, ooh, added on content, yada yada, but it's like, it's so painful to play that strike is just, it isn't fun. There's a word for that that's, I don't know, it's just, there's something about that, I don't know what it is. It might be the boss fight's pretty terrible, that's for sure, but I don't know. It's really good for, like, if you need, you know, a ton of glimmer, you can just pop some, you know, ether seeds or whatever, and ether seeds and black wax idols, and you can get your glimmer up pretty high in that mission just because of how much stuff there is. You can generate a lot of orbs. You can get like the cleansing light bounty done pretty quick. There's a lot of enemies in that, and there's also an ogre, which is great for people that need the ogre grimoire card. I just got mine today finally. 250 ogres is a little bit excessive, but whatever. Hobgoblins, you need to go in stasis so I can actually shoot your friend. Dead and dead. Ow, stop it. Yeah, so these guys are fucking rushing ahead, which pisses me off. I hate people who run ahead. It's annoying. You have ruin wings on. GG, friend. GG. What was I saying? Something about something? I got sidetracked again, which is never a good thing. Fuck. What was I talking about, actually? I don't know. Whatever I was talking about that, so that's fun. Oh, right. The Ogre Grimoire card and all that stuff. Yeah, so, I mean, this game does something that's kind of shitty, where it doesn't count majors and ultras for Grimoire cards. And I say that, and people are like, what do you mean? Like, if you just fought a regular Hydra, a regular red health Hydra, that's going to count towards the Hydra kills Grimoire card bonus thing. But an Axis Hydra, or, you know, any yellow health Hydra, or Sekrion, this yellow Hydra here, these don't count towards the card, I guess it would be. Why? I don't know. I guess they want to make it more difficult, but at the end of the day, that's just freaking annoying, because there are 5 Hydras on Axor's Strike. There's the one in the very beginning inside the cave, 2 that spawn in the 3 waves of enemies by the catch with the door. You have to have Ghost open, and then there are two more right before you get to Axor's fight that are guarding like the actual end of the level. So that's 5. So you should be able to knock out 5 in that entire strike, but Bungie says no, and they only count the regular ones, which means only the very first one in the level counts. So that's great. So that takes a long-ass time. The only time there's actually ogres in the entire, you know, in strikes at all, is from what I can tell, is from the new Omnigul strike. There's one in, like, near the end, and then there's one on Fogoth's strike, which is alright. But, I mean, Fogoth doesn't count because he's yellow health, so, I mean, killing Fogoth would count towards the ogre thing because he's technically just a giant ogre. But, you know, it doesn't because reasons. But whatever. So yeah, this is where Blink isn't great, because trying to time these jumps is a little difficult. But I mean, with a little bit of practice, you can get used to pretty much anything. Okay, I made it. Good man. All right. So yeah. So like Sekrion should totally count for killing Hydras, but he's yellow health, so he doesn't count, which is, you know, freaking awesome. Thanks, Sekrion, you dick. Whatever. So, okay, you have Galahorn, I'm just... Would you stop walking in front of me? I get you have Galahorn and you're super fancy and shit, but you're seriously annoying by walking in front of me. Yay, I did it. Okay, let's just try to focus on his crit spot. Or totally miss, that works too. Boom, you're dead, maybe. I don't even know what I just hit there. So yeah, Sekrion is, I don't know, Sekrion's a boss fight that's fun, and I'm trying to think of stuff that's not necessarily what I'm doing to talk about, but really there's something to talk about. I mean, I've been gone for like 2 weeks, but that's just because Christmas got in the way, and, you know, New Year's and stuff, people having vacations, family wants to see me, all that crap, trying to tear me away from my computer, all that shit. I have a job to do on the internet, Mom, you don't understand. So, that's always fun to try to convince people that, you know, actually going and screaming at myself in my bedroom is something that's actually a necessary evil in my life at this point. But, you know, that's actually not what happens. But sure, let's just go with that. Sekrion's actually almost dead. That's good. So, this is Black Hammer, by the way. This is like an OP gun that I'm really afraid they're going to nerf at some point. So, I'm really glad that I got it in, like, my second Crota kill. Because if I hadn't gotten this thing, I'm pretty sure this thing is going to be nerfed pretty soon. Because it's a little OP. You're a son of a bitch. I fucking hate you so goddamn much. I hate teammates sometimes. It's like, well, Veritas, you shouldn't have shot your rocket launcher when there was a teammate. Well, there should have been a teammate in front of my rocket launcher. That's where I draw the line with that. Fucking dick. Fucking dick. So, I don't know. Sekrion's dead. On to the next strike. Maybe I'll start combining these. Maybe I'll leave them alone because people tend to like shorter videos, shorter, calmer videos, and I don't really do calm or short. So maybe I'll start making shorter and calmer videos. Let's see what we get in the rewards screen. I could just start leaving every lobby I get into. That would cut the video time down by like 35 seconds, but 35 seconds, am I right? Who needs that time? It's about the time sex takes. So I've been told. All right, anything? No, I got a fusion rifle. I would have gone for 2 engrams, at least that's helpful. Amethyst Rain 99. C'est magnifique. C'est magnifique. Whatever, blah, I don't care. It's bullshit is what it is. All right. Legends are chosen. Good for you.